Alrighty, welcome back. We're in the new shop right now. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera, and Nate's in the house. What I've got Nate doing today, he's going to help me, or he's already helped me actually. He's got the truck running. Pinetree Jamboree's coming up, where Jolene went flathead racing. That's coming up real soon. Her fastest time was 57 miles an hour, and we're going to try to rely on Nate to get, we want 3 more miles an hour at 60 miles an hour, so Nate's got a few tricks up his sleeves that he's going to try to pull with the race car. He still has to get it going and that sort of stuff, but basically you're just going to be watching us trying to get it out, because that's what we got to do, and we can show you nothing but other than what we're doing. We can't show you nothing other than that. But basically that's what's going on today. Nathan's going to drive it. Nathan's used to driving big trucks around and all that sort of stuff. He got it running, so I'm just going to watch he doesn't hit the building or anything. And we're going to try to get this thing out. Here we go.
How'd you get it in there in the first place?
Tractor. We put it on skates. Nate's saying if you can't get it out, so there's a reason. Me and Jolene put it on skates, and we shoved it in there. Jolene shoved it in there with the little Kubota that time we had it. And yeah, so this one we did on YouTube. We built the back for it and painted it and got the race car the same color. There's so many things that have to be done. We got to get I'm not sure if I unhooked the lights when the fenders were off. We need to put tail lights on it. We need to get the exhaust hooked up. We really need to go over it and just make sure it's safe for the road.
Service it up a bit.
Get it serviced. Basically what me and Jolene are thinking is we're going to drive to Yarmouth, is it? We're going to drive this bad boy to Yarmouth with the car on the back, get on the Cat, and we're going to go across to Maine. And then we'll drive it to Pinetree to race. That's what we're hoping.
How far is it from the ferry to the race on Maine?
Hour and a half, I think. So we've got a 3 hour or 3.5 hour drive to Yarmouth. So that means we'd probably be 5 or 6 hours in the truck, which is no big deal. Driving, you know, we got a beautiful scenic route to Yarmouth. We would probably take that. We would film that. And we would film going across the ferry. I don't think I'm above restriction of height on the ferry. I'm thinking that we're all good there. But Nate got the truck running this morning. We're going to try to get it back and forth and get it out. And we're going to do what we got to do, and you're going to get to watch. Nate's driving.
Yeah,
Let's go for it.
Give her a try.
So we're basically, it's Nate's thing. He's going to come ahead and try to get it over closer to the race car there. And then I'm probably going to have to move some motorcycles and that sort of stuff. But it'll be what it's going to be. Let's go for it.
Give her a try?
Give her a try. See what happens. Will she start? Man, that thing starts good. We got a bunch of stuff on the back, so we're just going to go easy. And if you recall, I couldn't shift this thing worth shit. You've got 4 feet, you've got 3 feet, you've got 2 feet. Which side do you want me to look at? Nate's got her. I could take the jack and pull the front end of that car over.
We might have to, yeah.
You got good room back here. You got a couple feet.
How close are we here on this front tire? Okay.
I could actually move that.
Will that go back to touch farther or just over to the...
No, it's back. Like you got...
Okay, so...
I could put a jack underneath the front of this race car and pull this race car over, because you think it's going to probably hit it, won't it?
Yeah, it's going to be awful close.
Yeah.
Oh, just a little bit. We pull that off a little bit.
We've got quite a bit of stuff in the way, but listen, it is what it is.
She's idling pretty good there.
That thing's working awesome. Thought about taking this car down to race. I think Eli was hoping that we bring this one down. What's going on with this one? the front end smashed up because the...
There we go. That's good.
All right, there, we're close. We're gonna get the, if I can bring that grill over some.
Then we can push it. If we cut the wheels and push it back a little bit. Here she goes. Has a back.
Not much more, is there?
Right there.
Probably hit the wall.
You just cut the wheels that way again and then get a little more.
Try that?
Yep, the more we get up. There we go. Yeah, try that. That should get us pretty close.
We've got a rainy day out there, so I don't really want to pull anything outside yet. We more or less just want to get the truck aimed out so we can get the race car off the back. You got 4 feet?
How far can we back up this way? Oh, how much gas do you get in this thing?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Probably should put some in it.
Probably. Okay, how far back can we go?
You got 2 feet. You've got a foot. You got 6 inches. Good. I don't want to run you in the wall.
Nope.
Not really. Oh, you're going to buy the motorcycles, no problem, I think. Just the back, let's check, is that okay on that side? You're okay on this side.
We got lots of room there.
You're okay on this side.
I want to take her back again.
You can if you like. Got a foot? Good. Oh, you're going right out now.
This thing's sweet.
I'm just going to take this stuff and put it in behind you.
Yep.
Yeah, everything's, I'll just wheel this in back of there. I don't know if it wants to wheel that good or not, but.
I'll help you push it. Oh, she's not coming around, man.
Oh yeah, no problem. Perfect.
It's actually coming a lot too.
I'm gonna try to wheel this thing around. If you want to steer, I'll push. No, let's try to wheel it back there if we can. You want to get it out of the way?
It ain't gonna go by the front of it.
You can go backwards. Or I think you can.
Where do you want to go?
I'd like to. Actually, if you get it pulled out, and then we'll maybe put it over here, and then we can get it by there or something.
Yes, sir. We'll find out. Sorry.
Close on.
You want to wait
Okay.
till you get that?
Yeah.
You'll just spin this sideways a little bit.
I actually can pull this right off here and take it in behind there.
Okay, you got it? Get it?
Actually, I'll go right in there.
Got it cleaned up pretty nice.
We didn't do a damn thing to this bike, you know. He had it, the guy that we bought it from had it all cleaned up and had it looking good.
There should be it. There we should be it.
Cool.
I might back up a little bit and...
Yeah, you do whatever. Sounds good, eh?
Yeah.
So we had to adjust the points first thing. Oh, you only got 6 inches to come back. You're pretty well ready to rock and roll and gloat, I would say. Everything good on that side, sweetheart?
Yep, lots of room there.
You got all kinds of room on this side. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Let's just take her back.
Yeah, it's all good. Perfect. I'm just going to see if I can get...
Scoop that by there.
Why don't you pull that bad boy up in here further, and then I can run that thing down in there.
Enough room
If
there?
you'll run that right up in here,
Then we'll back it up.
and then I can run that bike. Man, I'm telling you, just a slap of the key. Yeah. Just go over that way a little bit. Got lots of room. I'll move that jack. I should have enough room there to get that by now. That went fairly well.
Yeah, when I checked them points here, they were about 28 pound. It says 14 to 16, so we set them up and
It took right off.
cleaned them, and the cap needs cap and rotor.
So we hit 57 miles, or Jolene hit 57 miles an hour with that last year. I'm thinking with the new paint, she should be able to hit 58. But I've never welded a rear end together, and this car was spinning off the line. It was spinning quite heavy, probably for about 20 feet. It was spinning, and what we plan on doing is we're going to weld the rear end shut. Is that going to go by that? Oh, you caught a toy. So Nathan's going to weld the rear end. Would you say shut or how would you word that?
Weld it up so it's posy, yeah.
He's going to weld it up so it's a posy, so it spins both wheels, because she was when she left the line, she was spinning both wheels. And I'm thinking with the rear end welded, make it a posy track would probably make it
Get off the line a little better.
get off the line a little better. Also, I'm thinking that if we put a bigger tire on the back,
More top end speed.
the tire, the rear end, it's got no suspension in the back, this car. If you remember when we built it, it would need wheel spacers to bring the wheel out to get the wheel by that.
But you could go another inch higher on the tire easy.
I suppose, yeah. But we're planning on putting bigger tires on it, was what I'm thinking, to make it maybe go a little bit faster. So the rear end's going to have to be dealt with. Probably, Jolene wants it. We did not have it starting or charging when we were down there. We're also going to play with the points this time to make sure everything's set right and whatever. The guy did a good job there for, getting us going, getting us down the track. That went well. We have to put some tie downs on this. Haven't put any tie downs on this yet, but that should be fairly easy. We have a system in the garage where if it detects carbon monoxide, you'll get that siren, and that's a good thing. Generally, when you go in the house dizzy, you've been, what can I say? Too much carbon monoxide. But basically what's going on right at the present moment, just trying to get this bad boy out. We'll get the car off and go from there. So, do you want to take the car off?
I think we should. You want to straighten it up?
We can straighten it up some. We'll take the car off. I'll have to move these toys, obviously, and that sort of stuff, but it should work fairly good. We'll just put the ramps out. As you notice on this trailer, what I like about this trailer is that as soon as you let it out, it'll roll backwards because it's on that grade already. There's no pushing, no tugging anywheres on this. I don't.
A little bit.
So, yeah, you straighten it out, and we'll try to get the car off. And sorry about the siren, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, if you just want to come straight ahead, that'd be perfect. Awesome.
There's a nice little saw cut in the cement floor you can line up with your mirror there, so.
I'm just going to pull these off, set them on the floor.
You guys find all these cool cars.
Well, I enjoy them. Sometimes they find us. Got them from a fan. Cool. That one there is kind of needs your help.
Yeah. That's cool.
You don't have a toy collection if you don't have a Duke Boys car.
Or two.
Or two. You've got a couple, I take it?
Yeah. Watch your feet.
I want that book and that thing right here. I'll give you that.
Here's another one.
No, that's a Bugatti thing. That's where we're going. It's not the 19th and 21st, but it's September 15th. And there's some of the cars, if Jolene wants to go through it, there's some of the cars and some of the pictures that you'll get to see, and there's even a t-shirt left in the bag. Look at that now. Huh? Awesome. Look at that. Well done. I wish that spiral would mess off, but it is what it is. Now, how did I have that one?
Pure white Vogue papers. That there's pretty original paper. Got to do a roll up a rollie here. Or
It's got to go the other way. I got a couple things messed up there, I see. I remember one time my daughter took an 8-track to school and nobody knew what it was. Pretty cool. I had a pin there at the top, but I just don't know if that pin works, if you know what I'm trying to tell you. Because the tires don't look like it.
So
It might.
There you go, just like that. Take it.
It did, but I'm just thinking that
Is it quite wide enough?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I had to move it over, I think.
I see. You might have to drill another hole in the ramp.
Yeah, might just put it in like that, see how it goes.
So you have to get in and run the clutch for a brake. You got brakes in
I'm not sure what's going on, to be honest with you. I know that it has an in and out switch right there.
Oh yeah, you got it on the. I forgot you had it on the winch. That's right.
I'm going to pull this away and then going to take off. It's kind of actually taking me back here a little bit because I have to remember what I did. The wheel wells come off in this thing.
Oh, these wheels here.
Yeah, they got a little, no, they got a,
Oh, I see.
I goobered her all up.
Where did you ever find them little
I don't know where I got those, to be honest with you.
hookaroos?
That one goes on that side.
Them are quite the hook.
Pull this off. Push the out button and see what it does. There you go.
Oh, it must be in gear, Chad.
Must be in gear?
Car's got to be in gear there. Where's a good spot you can climb up on it without... Why don't you jump right in her?
Oh yeah, Jolene.
Just like a spider monkey.
Oh yeah.
Just a second, you got the shifter, I'll just wiggle this a little bit.
There we go. I don't know if I put it back in gear, if I didn't. Out of gear now? Out of gear?
Yep.
Oh, she's out of gear. I'm getting out.
You don't want to get in her?
No, not really. I like to see it come off by itself is what I'd like to see, but you know what I mean? That way there,
Yep.
just go slow.
It's a nice little strap you got on there.
Just a second.
How close is she on the ramp?
Just might want to turn that wheel just a little bit, straighten out. I might have to, yeah, just a little bit.
Might have to do that ramp.
It'll go right on that edge. I think it'll be fine, but it could come over this way like a little bit if you want to turn that wheel a little bit. Yeah, right about there. That's good. I'll just keep watching. We'll just go slow.
Oh, there, so she's on her. I see, we come up over these tires.
I'm just kind of half nervous about this, but...
Do you want to drill that ramp?
Huh?
Do you want to drill that hole in the ramp and slide it over?
Do you want to pull it forward just for a second?
It comes against the tire here, then we're going to push it up over that tire on the front.
I'm thinking that it should come off that way, like it's only hitting that edge. I just hate to see it flop over, you know what I mean?
I see, you are. Yeah, it's got more on this side than the other side.
But we can
pull it ahead and cut the wheel. If we pull it this way on the steering,
yeah,
then cut it back, maybe it'll go over that. You can go that way 2 inches, can't you?
we can. A couple of like. Are you coming ahead? Are you? Okay.
Coming ahead, then we'll cut her back.
Okay.
Straight.
Yeah. Looks better. That wheel keeps turning on you.
It's all right.
It's not too bad. It's better. Let's turn that wheel just a little bit more.
You're on it more now.
Yeah.
Okay, right here, we're gonna come up over that.
I'm gonna have to push on that wheel, am I not?
Yep, just a little bit. Up here, ready?
Yep.
How's she looking?
Good.
Right here again, we're gonna push on it again.
Okay. Keep coming back.
Gotta hold a little bit on that. I can't reach. You got the remote switches too, don't you?
Go for it.
Watch your arm there.
Yeah.
This would be a good one to put one of the remote switches on.
Awesome.
It's not too bad.
The more ramps are just shaking. Awesome.
That's her there.
It's good. I wish that noise would bug her off, but there she be right there on handbag. That went well. I need to put a couple tie downs on. We need brake lights. There's a few odds and ends. It's getting very hard on the ears, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite ringy, isn't it?
Isn't it? It's got a nice ring to it.
Nice little ring to it.
So basically all we did to the car after we got back, we decided to put a paint job on it. And it was hard because it really had a good patina on it, not patina, patina on it. And the only reason we did that is because we painted the truck to match. It's like my face and my ass. They don't look alike, but they belong together. But that's, I guess, basically what we're going to do is we're going to probably
get it fired up,
and see what happens. The truck is working, seems to be working great. Now we're going to see if we can fire up the race car. And we should probably go over everything. I don't know why there's water in that bag, probably water from when it was outdoors. The starter on this car, I know, Nate, wasn't much. No. But we're going to go over it a little bit, and hopefully we can get it so. Tillyvate's
we
again.
got a nice little coil bracket still sitting down there. We can add to that.
Whatever to make it a little bit better, because this was all geared up at the track. I must say, when we went there, there was a lot of everybody helping each other. We had a lot of help when we got there, because I didn't know I never even seen a set of points that were in this car. I even threw the nut on the ground, wondering where that come from. I didn't ever, but I do now. I do now.
You don't want to get the generator for charging the generator? You're going to put a one-wire alternator on it?
We want to try to keep it as pure as possible, and we'll probably go with a generator if possible. If we have to rebuild that, we will. If we have to, if I have to send it somewhere to get it rebuilt, I have no idea. Now, when we were talking about the LS engine in the Bugatti hauler, I got thinking about this engine. Would it hurt this engine with it lean like that with the oil? Like it doesn't.
That one's on quite a bit of a lean.
It is quite a bit of a lean, isn't it? Yeah. I'm just wondering if Jolene's going to burn her up.
How much oil does this one hold?
I'm not sure what it takes or how much it takes, but the pan is not in the front.
We'll check it out.
But it is where it is because I've never changed the mount system in this engine. We just got it up like a gasser sort of deal thing. And it did peel its tires going down the track, as you could see the smoke rolling off the wheels as it went up the track for about 20 feet. So we want to get rid of that spin.
You do got lots of room to raise the tranny if you have to.
Is that right?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of room in there.
Okay. So we do have a nice. We do have room to move. Ah, that's nice. Gone. The ringing. Huh? Oh yeah, he says. Yeah. So basically what we did is we tried to make this car as light as possible, as you can tell.
What's that rear end there?
Jeep Cherokee. And basically I used it because it's got the right bolt hole for the wheels, and that's basically
5 by 4.5 bolt pattern.
5 by 4.5, and it's bolted in, welded in, and it's right there. If I had to cut it out and put suspension, it wouldn't be a problem because the suspension would be on. I just take the rear end and put it on, put the frame on top. It would be no problem, I don't think. But I didn't go there. But
if she's out of the hole, she must feel good and rough when you're coming out of the hole.
Oh, she's rough, isn't it? Huh? She's rough. She's like the dog with the sandpaper. I'm kind of wondering if we hooked the battery charger up to that battery, would it even turn over?
You got fuel in the sediment bowl. Is there fuel in the tank?
That's the gas tank. Yep. It's 2 headlights is what it is.
Where's the charger at now?
Oh, it's over there. It's 2 headlights is what it is. The gas tank, the moon tank. It worked out good, did it not? It worked out good. We had lots of fuel. It worked out good. I'm going to come up and give you a hand for a second. How many weeks away is this? 2 weeks away? So we got a little bit of work to do to get it motivated. What I mean by motivated is ready to rock and roll. It would be quite a drive for us to Yarmouth, no doubt in my mind. I think that would be a good filming session because it's a beautiful ride. Also, Jolene's going to get a hold of, we have a couple people that has come and painted things on the dump truck and painted noggins on the cider truck. We have, what's his name? Kermit and Clifford. They did some painting, so maybe we'll get some decals painted on the truck with Queen Jolene put on it, I'm hoping. Are you doing what I think you're doing? Wow, you're badass. Jolene's on the phone as she's filming. Whoa. I don't even have time.
Just my friend. Look there. This one here, is that the one going to the solenoid?
This one here.
Right here, going to the solenoid?
That's no, it's the ground.
No, the second. This one
is the ground, yeah.
That one's the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure because.
And them aren't that great. I think them should be
the same color.
changed a little bit. That's not that great.
We'll have to do a little bit of tinkering.
Yeah, oh yeah, like.
All right, now you get power there. Jump wide open to get the Ciron boost. Yeah. Is she 6 volt or 12 volts?
It's 12 volt because we did the conversion on the. And 6 volt, it wouldn't burn up anything anyways, I do not think.
Right.
And that starter doesn't sound that great. Like she's a hobbler, isn't she, baby?
She's in.
Now, see, I don't even know. It's a neutral, is it not?
Yeah, it must be. We just rolled her.
We just rolled her off. If I push that button, she's neutral. It rolls, does it not?
Yep.
It rolled off.
Yep.
I'm going to touch the.
That's the starter button.
Did you want that brake cleaner?
Yeah, let's give it a shot of that. It's in the bag right there by the roadster. Give it a shot of that in there. Still in there?
Nate come to work with the bag.
It's not a Foodland bag this time. My brother made fun of me. We went to Moncton Nationals and went into the casino there, hotel, and I'm going in with a Foodland grocery bag with my clothes in it. Don't matter to me, but we were all dressed up for the weekend.
Okay.
The red switch on the other side of the column, is that your power?
That's it right there.
Flip her up. Nothing on the starter.
Just a second. We're turned. Okay, so which way's off? I'm just kind of wondering, like, that's off?
Down,
yeah, it's
off,
off.
and up on.
Down's off. So the starter's bound up already.
You got that little hammer? We give that starter a little tap with still? Yep.
We had to actually tap the starter on the truck. I went to try to start the Oldsmobile because we're just moving things, and the clutch is stuck in that. So I'm thinking a little bit of moisture or whatever. There's a button right on the dash. You want it on?
Yeah, you got enough there. That battery might be. Just give it a quick little try there.
Do you want me to turn the...
Just try to push the button. Where's that sword?
I called it when I said the starter was a bit bungy, didn't I?
Yep.
I called it.
Yeah, that is the starter there.
I'm going to check and see if it still has...
Oh, it's loose there too on the starter. 1/2 wrench still in my pocket. Yep. Ha, so it wrench in my pocket.
Look at that. It's fully antifreeze. That radiator's a good radiator. And remember all them connections I did with the solder? Everybody give me hell. She's still got antifreeze. She still holds.
I soldered a fuel sending unit last night for the International Scout.
Did you?
Yep. Tighten that wire up. Still got plenty in it.
So we're hoping to be at what's it's Winterport Dragway, but what's the exact location? What's Winterport Dragway? That's what the town's called, Winterport. And if you want to be involved in that, I'm thinking that the showrunner is Eli. That is the place where we went, and his sons work with him. They build traditional hot rods. He's the one who showed us how to lower a 30s Ford car with the jack. And I was talking to Nate, and that's the exact same thing you can do to raise a vehicle, is it not?
Yep.
You can take your jack and turn the spring the other way and make it have more of an arch to raise your vehicle, so that you can use it to lower it or to raise it. Works both ways. That's like the old saying, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Maybe that just ain't got the juice enough.
Probably left that tape on there a little bit long, sweetheart. So our goal this year is to hit 60 miles an hour. It's not a goal to anything other than try to hit 60 miles an hour. It's good that they have that everybody was fantastic down there. Like right from the people that were doing the racing and setting everything up to the people that were racing, everything was fantastic. Yeah, from what I understand, flathead motorcycles will be racing too. I see, one of our friends, Lindsay, he's registered, Lindsay Campbell. We'll have to talk to him before he goes down and see when he's going down. He has he was on the show Bad Chad Customs. He owned the Indian motorcycles that we looked at. What's that, sweetheart? Would the battery booster pack help?
Yep. I don't think that's getting...
You don't think that's getting its juice? I'm going to go get it.
We had an issue with that charger on that last one.
Okay, I'm going to go get it. In the truck or in the... I'll get the one in the garage.
It's flashing.
Stop raining for the present minute. Nice. Trailer worked fantastic. Loading the cars and taking them to the other shop. They look fantastic, or they worked fantastic. Nathan did an awesome job wiring it up. Had no problems whatsoever. The ramps worked good. Me and Nathan also, when Nathan came in this morning, we had a conversation about this, and we'll talk about that when it comes time. But it's looking good. Getting things cleaned up, as you can tell, that makes me happy when things get clean. It takes a bit of time, but start cleaning stuff up. Makes you feel like you're going somewhere.
Boosters.
Trailer worked good, or the truck worked good, unloading it and unloading it. That worked good. Happy with that. Very happy. I bet you can guess how many dead batteries we have.
All of them.
One per car. It's absolutely, what can I say? Horrific. Well, I shouldn't say that. The only batteries that stayed good in the shop are the 6-volt ones.
Yeah, that's unreal, isn't it?
That Oldsmobile turned right over. No problem whatsoever. The Pontiac up there is 6-volt. No problem whatsoever. Never had an issue with any of the batteries in it. I can turn that one over right now. It's just the clutch is stuck, and I do not want to have it in that position. I'd like to have it out here so I could...
Just try the button, see if it's working.
See them. There's smoke.
Starter, yep, probably.
Good eye, Jolene, good eye.
See that wire there. Oh, see, it's thrown. Yeah, that wire there on the starters.
Not good?
Something's going on right there. Tighten it up a little bit, but
man, the digger, the deeper you dig, the more you're going to find.
Isn't that the fun of it all?
I suppose. Oh, I heard that. Look at that. Got the starter going. Or got it.
Well, she's dragging hard, but I'll give her a little bit more here. See if she gets. Hey, was it dragging hard like that when you guys had it down there?
Well, we had quite a booster pack on a few times to get her rock and rolling. So
yeah.
That's, I guess, basically some of the things that we have to get geared up.
Yeah, I might have to do something with that.
No doubt in my mind. That's not going to start like going that quick, is it?
I don't think, no.
What if we put the booster on with it?
You can try it, but the booster didn't seem to be working very good.
It didn't work very good?
It seemed to, no. We'll give her a power. It should go more off the booster, really. We'll try it. Again.
See what happens. I just want to see if the thing will run. I don't even know if it's got any oil in it.
Yeah, check the oil. She's got gas and sediment mold. I couldn't get the cap off that, so I can't check it.
Oh, that's not good.
Your hand's tighter than mine today.
Oh, gee. That's not good.
So you get a vent in it. I was walking to see if there's a vent in it.
There's a oil stick there. That doesn't look very good either, does it? Nate, that doesn't look very good, does it?
What's that? Oh, she's milky.
Is that like water or like just condensation?
Did you guys change it before you went down there too?
Probably not.
Change her up and see what it does. Just see if it turns over any better there now or not.
That's not very good looking oil, by.
Yeah, see that charger?
It's not worth a piece of.
It's too high tech.
It's too high tech.
It's on when it says
I'll be right back. I got another one.
I don't like that. Some of this new stuff isn't friggin' good. This year's got a better cranking ability than that charger ain't. The day don't go by when you struggle a little bit with old cars. The stuff that you have. 12.6 on that. Might go with that. Now we'll get just give her a little shot. It's got gas there. Choke there. Ignition.
That sounds horrible.
It does.
Don't it? What? Does that sound horrible? That's what it sounded like, though.
A little gas, but
Do you want these hooked up too and see what you got?
if you can get them on there. Even I need power with that one. Power with that one.
Oh, she's connected.
Yeah, do we get any power here though? Well, we got power to the points. Power to the points.
Let's
Just
leave,
check it here for a second.
leave that right there. And we shut that off for a second, then we'll turn it back on when it's time. It's funny when I never seen a set of points in there with head. Like I never seen it where they're bolted on one side. That point's got a nut on it, and you can adjust it with the nut. You see it?
It's got the pin in it.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
How do they look?
Any fire going on?
Just look inside there. See nothing there. So we might have to give her a little. They should.
You want that?
Yeah, let's just give her a little bit here. Shut that back.
Down is off on that bad boy. Hope I don't do any. Yeah.
Back in there. Oh, come on, finger. Could open them up the other way too.
What do you think of my throttle hookup?
Right on the That's retro.
Right on the head bolts.
That's cool.
Just tacked her on the head bolts. We're not taking the head off anytime soon.
That's good and retro.
We have a flathead V8 in the other shop that we acquired. We did a video on it too. We bought it out of a 52, I think, Ford truck, and I think it's a real good engine, and not really interested in swapping it, but I'd like to get another run of this one, wouldn't you? See if we can get that 60-mile-an-hour thing. We had issues with that before down there. There was issues with that with that distributor, whether we were getting any fire or not. And a lot had to do with that little bit of everything there.
Might be something we might have to. Fool with it after a bit.
And this thing, we had an oil pressure gauge in this thing, and we had a heat temperature gauge, and everything was working right at the time, I'm thinking. You let me know if you want to try to turn that over.
Yeah, we're going to try to turn it over.
There you go.
Let's try it.
Yeah. Look at that now, would you?
See any fuel come out? She's coming to life.
Look at that now, would you?
It's alive! Motor sounds good, don't it? Probably should shut it down, maybe, and change the oil and everything in it first. Or...
Yeah, we'll run it a little bit and change the oil, I guess. Them boards and stuff out to set them up. That's starting right up, isn't it?
That works better now than it did down the track. Wow.
Does it do it again?
Awesome. What do you think?
Regular Supreme in it.
I'm thinking it has Supreme. We buy Supreme for everything.
That's good. It should be, yeah.
That's awesome. Wow. That's good. That's amazing. So basically, probably going to change the oil in it, check the transmission fluid in it. I don't know about the rear end or anything. Probably could check that.
Well, we got to pull it apart to weld it.
Yeah, I suppose you got to pull it apart to weld it up anyways. So I'm not sure how that's done. Never done it before. So Nathan's going to do that, pull that apart and weld that up so both wheels are spinning. We might take the generator off, and maybe I should probably get that looked at, probably.
Yeah.
Where would you suggest that? You or?
I'm not real big on tearing. I've never really had one of those.
Oh, okay.
Before, but we can.
The tractor dealership does them, do they not?
Yep. I don't know if Walter still does them or not.
Okay. The starter, what do you think of that?
Wouldn't hurt to have that little going, maybe a set of brushes or something there.
Probably wouldn't hurt to have it checked out or looked over, I guess. Yeah. The fuel, going to have to take and, fuel seems to be all right in it. Yeah, cool.
Well, I think we got
just like that.
We got two things moving and running anyways.
That's promising, very promising. Alrighty, so if you're interested in going to Pinetree Jamboree, get a hold of Eli. Do we have the number on there at all? It's in a bag. There might be something there that shows. Oh, there's it right there. What's that? Eli English.
Well, that's a nice little book from
Pinetree Jamboree. Yeah, they set it out with a bunch of pictures in it and stuff like that. You go through it, it's pretty cool. Yeah, so, yeah, we're just going to end up tearing things apart, trying to make things a little bit better, changing the oil in it. Probably should run it for a while to get the oil changed.
Warm it up a little bit before we drain the oil out of it, yeah.
Also, does it run cooler without antifreeze or with antifreeze? Does the engine run cooler with antifreeze or without antifreeze? Is there a difference?
Should be.
Huh? With or without antifreeze? Like water, does it run cooler? Does the engine run cooler with water or cooler with antifreeze?
That's a question.
That's a question to have, isn't
Not
it?
100% on that.
If you know that
You got
answer,
some in it, yeah.
as long as you got some in it, it's full. Seems to be. If you know that answer, give us a holler, because in actual fact, we had a few issues with the heat, and we only got a small radiator.
Does it
But
put a small red on it?
someone dropped that off from the house, and it fit that grill, and I used it.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
quite
basically that's
small.
all I'm going to use. As long as we can get, it runs down the track and comes back, no problem. It's just that when Jolene comes back, she wants to be able to start it up with the key. Had no problem. The other time we had to boost it and do all
Yeah.
that stuff to it. The battery, I'm not sure what's going on with batteries these days, but they only work as long as you're working them at that time. And as soon as you let it set for any amount of time, they're gone. I think they have no memory.
No memory unless you keep it tender and plugged in all the time.
Yeah, so that's my fault, I guess. But there you go. We're getting ready for Pinetree. If you want to see us there, come and visit, I guess. And hopefully we'll make the venture. We're going to film the whole thing, so you'll get to see it. I'm going to put this thing on the road. I'm going to try to shift it and everything. I think I've got it. That should be a laugh. That should be funny, because I couldn't take it down the road without grinding the gears. But I think I got the method.
It's got the 2-speed rear end in it too, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
So we're going to go over that, or just go over it. But what I'm thinking with the shifting of the truck, you can't go past like 10 miles an hour as you shift it. Like, it doesn't rev up and shift that way. You got to. Anyways, I'm not going to try to explain it. Hit a like button, subscribe button, comment button, that sort of stuff. We're going to be working on this, playing with this for a bit. Have a great day, everybody. You know what we're doing. We're working on the race car and the race truck. Goodbye. Come back tomorrow.